Hey there, Buddy Pal here. Welcome back to Dark Souls. So we are in the Duke's Archives. We're about, I'd say, a third of the way through, maybe about half of the way through. So we came in, we got killed by Sith, the Scaleless, and we got put in jail. We've broken out of jail. We've cleared out this part of the jail, and we're moving back into the main complex. We're going to be picking up... This now is where it starts to get interesting. I have done pretty impressively, or we've been pretty impressive so far going through here. And I don't mean that as a boost to myself, but I expected to have more trouble without a heavy weapon than I have been. I've actually been tearing through these skeletons pretty easily. If they do use their shield efficiently, they can take a beating, but I've been okay. I've also good thing to point out, now's a good time to practice your parrying. I don't know if we ever went into parrying, so this is always kind of neat. Hey, none of that nonsense. Oh, and he's got a friend too, if I remember. Oh, my mouse is on the screen. I don't like my mouse on the screen. Let's get the mouse off the screen. There we go. Yeah, I knew you had a friend. I took a bet that he wasn't going to hit me. So, we saw Sith the Scaleless last time, and he was breathing those crystals at us, and we got all these skeletons and crystals. Well, that's kind of his domain out there. He's created this crystal chasm out beyond that we will get to in a bit, and that's kind of funny. There's a door or something up in the sky there. I wonder if that's because of DS-Fix. I have DS-Fix reinstalled, so I'm running at 60 frames a second. However, I did not change the resolution, so hopefully I won't be glitching through any floors or anything. So the resolution's still only 1024, but, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so the final boss, Gwyn. Oh, yeah, bow time. We're gonna shoot out. Let's wait for an arrow to go. Alright, he's down. Good. More of these six-eyed enchanter guys. And if you do this one right, you can snipe this guy off from back here. But we're going to have to come out. If we hit his head, it should interrupt him. There we go. Get a few headshots in. This should kill him. Now, unfortunately, if we do rest at the bonfire, he will revive. But at that point, we should have easier access to get up and kill him. One more shot should... Oh, he's dead. Good. Okay. Oh, boy. So much fun. Gonna come up here, we're gonna be careful. I think everything is off to our left there. So there are two enchanters here. There's one on this level, one on that level. They will always respawn there. Of course, as with the enchanter in the last video, if you don't kill him quickly, he will teleport around to other levels of the map, and they'll just rain arrow or magic missiles down on you and everything else. Now, the bonfire that we want to get to is actually right there. You can see that open door out on that little balcony. That's the bonfire we're going for, and we can go right down these stairs and right out to it. Are we going to go for it right now? I don't think we are, actually. Because first thing we want to do is we want to actually get those stairs spun around. And you'll see what I mean here in a moment, which means continuing on this way. Now we're going to take our time, because ambush. Always ambush. Always expect the ambush. They never expect the Spanish Inquisition. That was terrible. I apologize for that. Alright, so now this room, if we look down in here, you might actually recognize, this is the first room we entered in. There is the other caster guy. Back down that doorway is where we killed the blue golem and got the entrance, the trinket. There's the archer on that side. Underneath us is a swordsman. So this is the other side of that wall. There's the elevator that took us up to that room where Sith killed us. Now, is there any items? There's no items. If we go ahead and we run up these stairs, at the halfway point, there's a lever, and this will rotate the entire stair column around 180 degrees. Hey, where'd you come from? I thought there was an archer up at the top. Very strange. Normally he's up here. Somehow he ran down there and I didn't see him. What I was saying was, Gwyn is the only boss, so the final boss of the game, not counting the DLC. He is too fast for you to tend to be able to run behind and backstab. So your best bet for killing him is parries. Now, I don't know if I've gone into this. I'm sure you've messed around with it. Your heavy shield attack is this. What that is a parry. And if you time that correctly, as somebody is attacking you, you can block their attack and open them up for this big counter attack. So now is a good time to start practicing that. I haven't been doing it this game, and I didn't talk about it before. At least I don't think I did, because I'm terrible at it. So I don't tend to do the parry or anything, as it just gets me killed. But it really was the only way I could defeat Gwyn. Now, he's pretty easy to parry compared to some of them, actually. It almost makes his fight brokenly easy. But for right now, yeah. Now I'm just jibber-jabbing. Looks like there's a chest here. Alright, now we can come back up top here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get onto the spinning stairs over on the other side. Another archer. Is there a guy on the left there? No, there's no guy. Never noticed. Did you notice he only had one eye and was flashing? I wonder if that was a graphics glitch. Nothing here. We're going to continue on. Now that archer, I believe there's got to be somebody on the right there waiting to ambush. Is there? Nope. Good. Run to the end here, no items. Okay. So now, the way we get on there... one second... is we roll down onto here. We're going to take some fall damage, not too bad. But now we are on this set of stairs that came up to... wait, could we have gotten on here the whole time? No, we were... Where the heck were we? Now I'm all turned around. This was not facing this way before. Was it? No. We came in through there, and we shot the Chandler up there. We're on the other side. Yeah. There it is. What's... This guy must have fallen down through from above. And stick our head out here. Wow, did I really just go all the way around when I didn't have to? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this video. I swear this set of stairs was spun the other way. How did it get spun around? Let's see, that's a chest. And anything down on this end. How did that get spun around? Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to spin it anyway because we want to see if there's any items over there before we head down out the bottom where there's this... Yeah. That's right. Come up here. Alright, I have no idea what happened there. I could have sworn this was facing the other way. Because we want to get to here. Where there's an archer right there. Can I target him? Good. Yeah, I can shoot faster than you. Now, here is a ladder down. Sorry, I've completely lost track of thought. I have no idea what's going on. Which opens this back door. Oh, okay. That is why we had to go around. So now, no matter what place the stairs are in above, you can either go up. There's a ramp at the far end you can go up. Or you can go up this ladder and you can get back to the top and onto those stairs, regardless of the way those stairs are. There should be some guys in this room. I don't see him. There's almost always somebody in this room. There he is. He's shorter than the table. There should be at least one more and an archer. The archer's normally up above us on that platform. There's the other guy. Good. There he is. I hear the archer. Haha! Too slow. The archer's right up there. I'm not going to worry about the archer. Are there any more items in here? Nope. 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 Hey, we've gained a humanity. We're doing well. Okay, before we go out to the bonfire, we're just going to run into this room here, and there's a little bit to look at. First, on the left here, is a room where there's a chest. No, that's not the one I wanted. Could have sworn that was a key to let Big Hat Logan out. Because this is the room Big Hat Logan will come to later. I thought that key let him out. This is a chest. Six-eyed Chanter helm. So that's the magician guys we've been fighting. There's the key. So that's the key to get to the final Firekeeper soul. And yep, take notice. This is not a chest. This is a wise talisman. A mimic. Yep. Enchanted Falchion. Alright. And lastly, there's a lever right here that's going to take us out to where the final boss seat the Scalus is. There's one guy right there. Hey. One more chest with Prism Stone. And it's a good thing I saw those. That'll remind me what we need to do. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the bonfire. Well, not back. We haven't gone to it yet. But this will take us to the bonfire. So there's one item left in the Duke Archives that we can try and get. It is kind of a boss bow, but it's not really. It's a 3-shot crossbow. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. It's a pain in the butt to get. We're going to die at least once, probably 3 or 4 times. Not because of the mobs you have to fight to get it, but because of where it's located. Oops. Let's get 2 more Kindles going. 1, 2. Let's also... Let's see. Do we have any more souls? That will go ahead and use these souls. We'll come here. Kindle. Yes. Come on. Man, I really hope in Dark Souls 2 they make just better ways to do some of this stuff. You know, consuming souls should not take 30 steps in order to consume 10 souls. Kindling bonfire all the way shouldn't take 4 steps. It's just little things that could make the game that much better. Alright, required souls. We're only soul level 80. Let's go ahead. We're going to continue to boost endurance and vitality. I'm actually going to boost vitality right now for Seath, as we want that. Yeah, that's good. Repair equipment. Uchi, Uchi, Uchi. That wasn't 3 Uchis. That was bow and shield. And get out of there. Okay. Where are we on time frame? 15 minutes, we're about halfway through. I want to use up some of these souls before we get going, because we might get to a point where we can't recover them. So let's warp out of here. We're going to warp to the fire arrows and lightning arrows are there. And we're going to run up to that vendor that sold us the homeward bones. And actually, we need a few more homeward bones too, I think. Alright. Whoops. Stab him in the butt. I'm pretty sure this one down here at the end sells the arrows we're looking for. If not, she sells the gold pine resin and the poison resin, and I'm just a dumbass. Well, I know I'm a dumbass, but I'm an idiot on this part. We'll see in a moment. Purchase item. Arrows. Poison arrow, fire arrow, standard arrow, yes. Bolts. We're not worried about bolts. Alright, first thing, let's get, say, 8 homeward bones. And then we come out here to the fire arrows. They're 100 apiece. Ouch. So 276 fire arrows. What do we do? Maybe, say, 200 fire arrows, and then the other regulars. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, how many... Where's the large arrow? Right there. We'll do the rest in large. That way we have a massive selection of enough large for a while. And then if we need to, we can always switch over to the fire for things where we need a little more damage.
I think I like you.
That'll work. Alright, so regular arrows, and then fire arrow. So what happens here now, if we bring up the bow, left trigger and right trigger change through whichever arrows we're using. So we're back to those. Good. I did equip the right ones, right? 168 large, those are 60 damage. Feather arrows are 50 damage. But I don't know if you can buy those. Well, those are 60 anyway, that's better. And those are 35, but they do 50 fire damage then. Yeah, that'll work. And good. Okay, let's go back and we're going to try to get that crossbow. We only have 25 souls. If we die, we don't lose all that much. It'll be okay. Do I want to run all the way back, or do I want to use a homeward bone? Did we rest at the bonfire? We didn't rest at the bonfire, so let's use a homeward bone, and it'll take us right back to... Alright, we're back! So now, in order to get this crossbow... Now, the crossbows, you've probably noticed I haven't really used them at all, because as far as I know, there's no way... Get out of my way, chair. Unlike the bow, there's no way to manually aim the crossbow. So you have to be in targeting range like this, in order to use it. Now this crossbow, though, since it does fire 3 arrows at a time, it can actually be a very nice burst damage type weapon. This guy's right there, and he's going to annoy the crap out of me this whole fight. That's fine. We're going to go around, run up here. I think we want to go right. Yep, there's the archer. Nope, that's not the archer. The archer's the other way. You always want to go to the side of the archer and let him follow you the other way. Go this way. And we are going to come across our Chandlers again. Whoops. Ow, we're already getting hit by our Chandler. Now it's facing the wrong way. Should be a Chandler right here on our left. Good. Okay, keep shooting. Go ahead and keep shooting, dummy. We can come around. Let's... We're gonna run back down. I should have scoped this out before I started up this way, because we didn't really need to go this way. Yeah, we don't need you either. You can see there's that third guy at the bottom. So you got him and 2 right here. Those are the only ones down on the ground floor here you gotta overly worry about. We're gonna run in here. We're gonna climb the ladder up. Oh, dang, that archer got us. Normally you can climb faster than he can shoot down at you, but apparently not this time. Though I have gotten hit by him a few times at the very top, and that's where you gotta be careful. As the angle cuts, he doesn't have to adjust his aim as much. Alright, out here we go. Let's take a look, make sure there's nobody here. Okay. We're gonna come up. So I'll spin this, keep an eye on the Chandler. On rare occasion, they will drop their weapon, and it's actually kind of nice. It's not a great weapon, but it's a fun weapon to play with. So, we only basically did that to kill those Chandlers, and we probably didn't have to, depending on where these stairs are located. And they're located facing that way, which is going to cause us a problem. I gotta remember how to get to them to turn them around now. So, if we look down there, you see that chest on the end of the bookcase? You gotta get on that bookcase. So you have to get onto these stairs as they rotate around. Ow. Who shot me? Who's the punk with the arrows? There you are. I see you, punk. Yeah, I'm gonna just pump you through with arrows. How do you like that? Huh? Huh? Uh-oh, that one's gonna hit, isn't it? Nope. There we go. So, anyway, you get on there, you spin it, you roll it around, and then you hop off the end as it's coming around, you land on that bookcase, and you can loot it. Now, of course, you have the Chandler down below, you have 2 archers here, you got like 3 other skeleton guys there. All of them can be quite dangerous. So, let's see, in order to get out there, we need to bring the stairs back around. We can cross up top here. Basically, what you do is you take off your armor, you make sure you're low on souls or whatever, you're not going to lose a whole bunch. You'll try and homeward bone it, but most likely you're going to die doing this. And if you miss your drop, so if you don't land on the bookcase, you're going to die from the fall anyway. So that's kind of where it all sits and gets very tricky. Let's make sure there's no... Yep, there's an archer there. We almost got shot in the back. And you want to make sure you're at full health before you go off the edge. Because if you're, say, half health, that falls, even if you land on the bookcase, might be enough to kill you. I've had that happen once. which was very frustrating. The first time I landed on the bookcase, I was so happy because I finally made it to the bookcase, and then I died from the fall damage onto the bookcase. Yep, it's a thing. Alright, anything else? Nope, we can go ahead and we can roll off onto those stairs. Okay, so we're going to take off our armor, so not so much so it doesn't take damage, but if we go down to our bare minimum, we'll run a little bit faster. It allows us to catch the edge. And actually, I think we want to spin this once first, because you can only get on it going one way. And it's going to come around this way. Actually, this might be the right way. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop all of that stuff. We're going to keep our shield, and we're going to drop that. Everything's kindled, and pick up our homeward bones. And if we do land on it, we manage to make it, we're going to try to homeward bone it back to the bonfire, because up there you'll be in the open, and all these archers are going to start taking pop shots at you. So we're going to need that. All right, here we go. We're going to try it once. If we turn clockwise like I expect us to, so this way, we're going to go for it. If we turn the other way, we're not going to go for it. Run down. All right, we're good. We're good. So hold up and leap. Okay. Drink. We're already getting shot. Open. Loot, loot, loot. And we died. But we got it. So we lost 7,000 souls, and we were in human form. We lost that. Not a big deal. That was a first-time try. That's rare. I don't ever do that on the first try. Alright, put our armor back on. We did put the Elite Knight set on. Yep, 10. Elite Knight set. Elite Knight set. Get that. We can drop the Homeward Bones. We don't need the Humanities. What do we need going forward? Oh, that was something I forgot to pick up. We're going to need Prism Stones. We'll have a chance to get those, and I'll show you why. Okay, time check, time check. About 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call it a video there. So the next part is we're actually heading out, and we're going to head down into Sven's little area. Actually, we won't stop right there. We're going to continue on real quick. We're going to run back, and we're going to pick up that Firekeeper soul. Let's go ahead, and just for fun, we're going to swap this out for Avelyn. That's what it is. So Avelyn does terrible stats, right? You look at all this stuff, only 50 damage, 50 short range, physical damage is pretty low. I do believe it can be upgraded, though. Whoops. Go ahead and equip it. If we look here and reinforced weapon, can Avelyn be upgraded? Yes, it can be upgraded. I didn't know that. That's good. And that was... Alright. But, unlike the bow, there is no taking aim with it or whatever. So you can kind of use it as a burst damage weapon. And we'll try it right here real quick. Why am I running so slow? Holy crap, that thing is heavy. It has me weighed down to where I can't run. Alright, we're going to take... So there it is. It fires 3 direct arrows. If you're fighting somebody that's not blocking, it can actually do quite a bit of damage, because even though, you know, each arrow might only be doing a combination of 60, put all 3 together, you're at 180 damage. Real quick burst. But it's kind of just a silly weapon. Unless you're actually going to use it, don't bother trying to die in order to get that. We'll go ahead and put our regular bow back on. And we're going to go back to the beginning, which is... Let's see, can we get it this way? We might be able to get it this way. I'm trying to get to that platform with the first Chandler on it, and that'll take us back towards where we need to be. We are going to have to re-kill all of those jailer guys, those squid things. Hey, we're getting shot with arrows. The arrow's sticking out of me. kind of told me that. But we have our pyromancies. They shouldn't be too hard. Unfortunately, though, all the ones we killed, like, up on the higher platforms earlier that came running up to fight us, they're all going to be in that one room now, which makes it a little bit more dangerous. No upgrading, people. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kill that guy up there real quick, just because we might get the Chandler staff, and that'd be neat to have. And since the... Ow! The stairs are right there. No! You punk. Where'd he go? Right there. Of course he went there. You know what? Now you got me annoyed. Now I'm definitely going to kill you. I'm going to spin the stairs around. I'm coming for you, dude. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yeah. You deserve that. Alright, spin it back around. Sorry. I got distracted. Once he hit me, he had to die. Anyway, so we're going to go back all the way back to where we saw Big Hat Logan. We now have the key to open his cell. We get that last Firekeeper soul, and we can do one more upgrade of our Estus Flask real quick before we go out and fight What's-Her-Face. Before we go out and fight Seath the Scaleless, that's right. Oh, speaking of Seath, so I think I started to go into this, but I don't know if I ever finished the thought. So basically, we've seen 3 dragons in the game. We saw Seath, who doesn't really look like a dragon. He was just sitting on his throne there, breathing that crap at us. We saw the one on the bridge, and we saw the Everlasting Dragon, which is that Covenant down there that we cut off his tail. And basically, from what I gather from the story... Ooh, that was bad. As soon as I got out of the backstab animation, he landed on me before I could turn. So basically, if you follow the story in the opening video, basically the... Gwyn, the main bad guy that we're trying to kill, him... Lord Nito, so the Grave Lord, the big grave guy we killed, and then the Witches of Izalith, who were the ones in the black hemmed robes with the pyromancies, and they created what will be the last boss we killed before Gwyn, actually. Not counting the DLC. The 3 of them, from what I gather, basically went out and... all these cell doors are open, so these guys are all coming out. I ran by them last time. And, like, they were in a war. The dragons were originally the gods, and these guys were in a war with the dragons and everything. Gwyn threw his lightning bolts and all of that. And basically, Seath betrayed the other dragons. And for betraying the dragons, he basically got given the Duke's Archives and his powers and everything by Gwyn and a place to live. And that's why we're coming out here. The Everlasting Dragon, I never found out why he's still alive. But he must have been... so powerful or whatever, they couldn't kill him. And then the one on the bridge, I don't know much about it, but yeah, basically Seath is a traitor to the rest of the dragon race or whatever, and when they all died, he was supposedly going to be the last one alive. And this is his reward, this area of the kingdom was his reward for betraying his people. Alright, Fire War, Pyromancy. Just work our way through these guys real quick. They're so dumb. I might pull one. We'll let the last one alive to actually fight us so you can see what it is before you come in here and maybe get attacked by him. Because they do have some pretty nasty attacks. Not that attack. They have like a leap attack. I'll let him grab me. Not that attack either. Oh, you had grabbed me already? And now he reset. Great. Here we go. Nope, now he's gonna spit at me. Alright, now you're annoying me. You're just gonna die. Normally, they have like this little leap they'll do, and they'll grab you with those tentacles on their head, and then they have this long beak that will impale through you. He wouldn't do it. Oh well.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spell, prepare to be impressed by the onward march of...
Alright, so Big Cat Logan now will be over in that room that we were in earlier. We can go ahead and grab this, and we can homeward bone it back to the last bonfire. Use item, good, transfer. And just before we call it quits, we'll run in here and we will see Big Cat Logan, who should be, I think it's this room, right here. There's Big Cat Logan.
Hello there. This place is truly magnificent. As promised, I shall share and the secret of Seath's immortality.
So now here you can buy some of the strongest spells in the game. If we'd gone int-based, really I should have tried to buy as many of these as I could, like Homing Soul Mass especially. This one's really strong, and you can only buy it once through each playthrough. Crystal Soul Spear, man. Some of these are just amazing. Actually, this is the one we want. Homing Crystal Soul Mass for 30,000 souls. But we can't get them right now. Even if you can't use them on your playthrough, since they're one-time per playthrough items, if you plan on ever going Sorcery on New Game Plus or whatever, they're a good item to pick up, so you have them, and then you have more uses of them. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it an episode. Next episode, we got 2 things real quick to pick up, and we're going to be heading out into Seath's little dominion, and we'll go hopefully kill him next episode. This has been Power. Thanks for watching.